They have taken everything from me. My food stamps, my Section 8, my cash assistance. Everything is gone. They took it all. They took it all.
The federal funding that Donald Trump just cut ends the guarantees for Section 8 rental help.
Don't come at me. Let's have this conversation. There's executive orders that Trump is revamping, get rid of Section 8 housing. I think it needs to happen.
So I heard Trump making some changes. Apparently, you will not be eligible for food stamps or Section 8 unless you have a job, working at least 30, 35 hours a week. It's about to get real out here.
Thank you.
Donald Trump is planning to cut down on the amount of people who receive food stamps.
Trump ain't fucking around, okay? Because I don't know if you know, but he just put a hold on EBT and Section 8. So what does that mean? That means that people that are currently getting these things, listen, there's a hold on it. The new requirement is you have to work a minimum of 30 hours in order to qualify for EBT.
Individual assistance, that includes, I'm not naming everything that's included, but just to give you a few examples, Social Security benefits, Medicare benefits, food stamps, welfare benefits, assistance that is going directly.
This is Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9, and it reads, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Urchaha Kodash. Double honor to the head apostle and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessing to you, sincere Akim, that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, in our truth and sincerity. And I want to touch on this hot topic concerning, Trump's update to receiving food stamps, Section 8, and SNAP benefits. That you have to work a minimum of 30 hours a week to receive Section 8. And shit, hey, that's damn near a full-time job. So Trump is cutting back on that milk that these women are sitting back and sucking off of the government. Okay? Damn near getting free housing, getting thousands of dollars a month in food stamps because they have kids, receiving child support from the multiple different men that they have slept with and have children with. And on top of that, claiming those kids and filing those kids on their taxes and getting thousands upon thousands every year from the government. Hey, well, Trump's coming after all that. Okay, he already made a statement that he was gonna seek to come after child support as well, and I believe that's the next thing that we're gonna see come down the pipeline. These women are no longer gonna be able to claim the kids on their taxes if they're receiving child support, and I believe he eventually will come after child support as a whole. Let's read that again. This is Isaiah 32 and 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail. Yeah, these women thought that this was going to keep going on and on and on, that it was never going to stop, that they were always going to be able to get food stamps, SNAP benefits, they were always going to have their Section 8 housing, that the government was always going to come to their aid and help them because they are quote-unquote single mothers, all right? And we're supposed to feel sorry for them because they're a woman and they have kids, multiple children, and they're trying to make it on their own, so to speak, right? It says, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So we're looking at the end, or potentially the end of the benefit programs for these women, and in its majority, you so-called black women that are on and receiving Section 8, food stamps, SNAP, And a lot of these women take advantage of these programs, and the government is starting to point these things out. Okay. You know, the majority of these women that receive child support, that money does not go to the children. It doesn't go to the kids. I was watching a video a couple of days ago. Hey, a woman just came out and said, yeah, I don't spend, the money I get from child support on my kids. I spend that, but my kids are good. And that's the mindset of a lot of these women. That money they get for child support, they use it. They at the club, they at these parties, they at these events, they going to these concerts. They going out to eat every day. They buying new shoes, they buying cars. They ain't giving that money or setting that money aside for their children, right? Verse 11, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Okay? And these women feel some type of way about these new executive orders and these new bills that are, potentially being passed down. Okay? Let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 3. Let's go down to verse 16. It says, moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. And the same thing is going on today concerning, the women of our nation. They're very, very proudful. They have their head in the nose, their nose in the sky, so to speak. Okay? They think that they're better than the man off the strength of what Esau has established for them, setting them up, on that pinnacle. All right? Their pride has been elevated. It says, therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And this is a curse that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has put on, our woman, but mainly concerning the so-called black woman, the Judite woman. All right, not every single Judite woman, but on a majority standpoint, look at the Judite woman, the so-called black woman, man. Okay, she can't grow her hair out, she can't grow it long. All right, and that's a curse that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has put on her. And she goes into these weave shops and buys all these different, hair material that ultimately has been sacrificed to gods, by these other nations, and it's been shipped over here to America and been dyed and colored and glued together so you can put on top of your head. What are you going to do when your benefits stop? What are you going to do when you ain't got that little extra change in your pocket to go spend money on these weaves, to go get your nails done, all right? To put all that makeup on your goddamn face, man. And these women are about to be looking wild as hell. You about to see these women in their truest, purest form very, very soon, man. Without all the makeup, without all the lipstick, without all the hairdos and the designs, the weaves, all that, man. All right? It says, therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about the feet, and their cauls and their round tires like the moon. All right, so hey, all these things that these women have, and all these things that they have stood upon so proudly because they have, and the benefits, the programs, the jobs. Hey, Trump's doing away with these equal opportunity programs at these jobs, where you got to hire a certain amount of women, where you got to hire a certain amount of people of ethnicity, okay? Where you got to hire, a certain amount of modes, to be able to get certain stipulations, man, okay? To receive certain grants, certain benefits from the system, okay? This is Micah chapter 7 and verse 10. It says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power, Yahweh? Mine eyes shall behold her, Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And a lot of these women are not going to be able to meet the requirements to keep their Section 8 status, to keep these various different benefit programs that they have. And ultimately, that's going to result in these women losing their apartments, losing their cars, and ultimately becoming homeless. And we're going to see a high influx in homelessness amongst these women. Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Ruchaha Quadash. I want to give double honors to the head apostle, that is a great millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessings to you, sincere Akim, that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out. Till the next time, Shalom.